So we post a lot about integrative therapies, acupuncture, massage, pelvic floor physical therapy, all of these things that we're all supposed to do after excision surgery. And that is overwhelming. And I mean, what do you have to say to that? Like, what about just doing your best with what you can do?
Step one, yes. I mean, just do your best. It can be overwhelming. And, so we've talked about excision surgery and the importance of it, and that gets rid of disease. And you can see we're talking about all these other integrative things as well. And so is that just fluff? Like, okay, I'm out of pain and, let's just kind of do better.
Do yoga.
Yes, but I don't think
yoga.
so. Well, no, it's not, yes, go to yoga. I mean, it's very rewarding. And, I want to introduce a concept that's EPS, Endometriosis Pain Syndrome. And I know this stuff, and I'm going to help get you guys better. And one thing that I think really is not talked about is, okay, so endometriosis, implants in the pelvis, causes pain, fertility. It can be a whole lot more than that. I mean, if we identified it, treated it, and people weren't living year in and year out with this, suffering unnecessarily, and unnecessary emotional suffering on top of the pain, what that does is it physiologically, meaning your body changes. So when you're done, you just survive, the tornadoes wiped out the whole town, you climb out from under a board, and it's like, I made it.
What do you mean, like after surgery, after the big endo?
I mean, you've been going through this, the pain, invalidation, I mean, all the stuff that so many endometriosis patients live with, that has physical changes that persist. So we get rid of the implants. Say you're one of the lucky ones and you're even pain-free. Is your body functioning normally? No, on so many levels. And that's a result of the stress, the trauma. Is it PTSD? Maybe it meets the official definition, maybe it doesn't.
I mean, it's traumatic.
And regardless, so there are changes that happen in the brain size, relative amount. The list goes on as far as what happens in your body. So, again, if you had somebody that just was witness to some kind of horrific war crime and they went back into their normal place and people didn't know about it, they might say, look at that woman. She cries at the drop of a hat. She just doesn't handle stress well. No, she handles stress very well, but she's been traumatized, and there's a healing process to that. And so over time, I want to talk more about this. And traditional medicine ain't going to do it, and so we need to use integrative stuff and even other things that I'm going to cover over time that are based in quantum physics, and it gets into the reality stuff.
You love quantum physics.
I do, because it gives us so many answers, real answers. So there is hope. We can fix this stuff. I know we can do it.
But what are you saying about just doing your best?
Yes. And so it's easy to, beat yourself up, get lost in it. I got to do all this stuff. Oh man, I looked at a Twinkie and I took a bite, so my endo's going to be back.
I ate gluten. I missed a workout. I mean, all these things that happen. For people without endo, and then you add it on to endo. Right. And so it is. It's just really, we say all these things, and they're just options. Find what works for you. And what is sustainable.
Right, and part of just doing your best is coming to terms where wherever you are in whatever your situation, it may not be good, it may be bad, it may be unacceptable to a certain extent, but part of the key, the secret key to healing is becoming okay with the present moment. And we'll talk more about that. And there's some cool stuff out there, guys. I am so excited.
Beautiful.
So stay tuned.
Stay tuned, and we also have our Endo Thrive Tribe opening up later on this month. So if you want to get on the wait list for that, link is in the bio, and we are so excited about this.
Yes, because it's a tribe. We're going to journey together, and we're going to heal. And it's an amazing support community.
All right. Talk to you soon.
Okay.